Today we're going to be gaming on a butt. This is the Takara Popera, or Takara Popera in Aussie. Seriously, who came up with this console design? It came out in 2000 and was a joint venture between Takara and SSD Zavix, which was the company that came out with the Zavix port later. It's a plug-and-play TV game, but it's a little bit different to your average plug-and-play because it takes game cartridges. It's cross-compatible with some, but apparently not all of the game cartridges from the eCara karaoke microphone. In tiny writing up the back here, it says Popera something something something. So if you've got a loose cartridge like this, you're probably just gonna have to try it and see if it works. Oh dear, wow. That's an amazing crystal structure. Look at that. That's the most impressive leaked battery I've ever seen. Amazing. And I have played this before, so that means those are probably my batteries that I left in there and I ruined this. If you want your own amazing crystal structure, leave a Mignon alkaline battery in your stuff. So, hopefully this still works. Yes, I've got a power light. All right. Got a very long, pretty fancy looking AV cable, which is good because this is the controller, so you've got to be pretty far away from your TV. And I wonder if it does anything without any gaming. Oh, now I don't have a power button. Stupid batteries. There we go. Zavix, straight away, there we go. Okay, so it looks like it's got a game built in. That's awesome. Is that Nyan Cat? That is so close to Nyan Cat. Okay, I can choose stereo or mono. And I can choose stereo or mono. Start. All right, I don't want easy. What do I want easy for? Normal. I guess we'll be on normal. Let's go to the last of the normals. Let's see how hard this thing gets. Fuga. So this is a rhythm game. It plays kind of like DDR by the look of it. Except you're bouncing your balls up. Oh, and if you miss, they have to come back down and you gotta hit them again. I hope this is not the hardest song, because this is not hard enough. I'm not sure what these bombs are over here. Maybe I'll have to do worse than that to find out what those things are. Perfecto! So apparently this has a built-in cheat code to unlock all the songs where you hold all 4 buttons, it'll come up with a 1 on the screen, and then you gotta do 1, 2, 3, 4 to change it to a 5, and then it makes that noise, and now all the songs are unlocked apparently. Are there more now? I'm not even sure, I didn't pay enough attention to what was there before. Oh yes, we've got hard. The hard 4. The hard 4? Super hard. Kinetic balls on super hard. Yeah, let's do that. Whoa, it's actually harder than I thought. What do the different colors mean? I'm not sure. It gets very, very busy with the balls flying up and down at the same time, and it's very hard to understand what's actually happening. I have to ignore the music because I think it's not in sync and just try and do it all by sight. It is, okay, I'll give it that. It's hard. What is the hard 4? Oh, it's the hard 4. There's 4 that are hard. Matador. Wow, that sounds like a Zelda song. Is that Gerudo Valley? Ah, the bombs are how many misses you can get before you fail. No wonder I was failing that other one so quickly. I'm gonna do this song without talking, and I might pass it. Oh, come on. These songs are so long. I only got a 60%. All right, different song. I'm just gonna have to be hard. Star. I can be a star. Oh, it's a green star. Oh no. When you start to stuff up, the balls only come halfway back up and then they fall down, you have to hit them again, and it just makes it so much harder. It's like, oh, are you struggling? How about you have all of this mess too? The trick really is just to do everything perfectly and then you'll be fine. I got nearly to the end. When the balls hit the plungers at the bottom is when you hit them back, and it's synchronized to the music. So apart from the bouncing back part, it plays pretty much the same as all of Konami's music games of this era, except for it's way less forgiving, which is really saying something because Konami's music games are known to be some of the harder ones around. I just want to pass one of these hard songs. I don't want to go back to normal. Oh, my overconfidence is not paying off. Well, I think it's time for another game. This game's called Pitchy Pitchy, and I'm not sure if it's even compatible with this. There are actually a heap of console variants in this series. I can't find an exhaustive list, and I keep discovering new ones that I didn't know about. The most recent one that I found out was actually a collaboration with Konami to make a Dance Dance Revolution game that takes these cartridges. So far, I don't know if this cartridge is doing anything. No, it appears that it is not doing anything. So maybe this one isn't compatible. I do have more though. This is the one that actually says Popera on the back. It's Best Artist Volume 2, a white cartridge, nice case, holds 2 cartridges. Let's see what this does. Oh, that went in a lot further than the other one. Are they actually different? Oh, did I have it in upside down? I had it in upside down. Still doesn't like it. I guess that's still a no. Back to Best Artist Volume 2. Well, it's the same, but it's got a different colored background, so that I know it's working. Automatic. Ah, we've got star ratings for difficulties now. 5-star automatic. This is really hard though. I can't do that. Normally music games like this underestimate the ability of gamers to just do insane things that no one thinks is possible. So the fact that I'm failing a lot of the hard stuff on here is really good. It means there's places to go with your abilities. So let's go a 2-star, moving on without you. Yay! So your end rating just seems to be a 1-word rating. It doesn't give you a rundown of how well you did or anything. It's just good or perfect or replay if you fail. Let's try a 3-star. That might be a bit more appropriate. Oh, I hate that it gives you less health. It makes it so much harder than just... Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. See how much harder it gets from 2 to 3? I really think reducing the number of misses you can get was unnecessary. The songs are getting harder and it's reducing that at the same time. It means from one difficulty to the next is a huge jump. It's an addictive game. Can you make it? Now, as you can see, this is a Japanese game, but luckily for me, although unluckily for some Japanese people, I'm sure, the game's mostly in English. It's a thing Japanese game designers just do sometimes. My last cartridge for this is Artist Selection Volume 6 Kinky Kids. That is a worry. Looking at the back, it seems like Kinky Kids is a band in Japan. I have to hope that they didn't realize what that meant in English when they chose their name. Now, this game's still factory sealed, and I don't even know if it'll work with this system. I normally never open sealed vintage games, but this one's not exactly a high value item, and since my viewers have been so good to me, I think I'm gonna do it just for you. There's a plastic pull strip here, which goes all the way around. The bottom slides off, the top doesn't slide off. There we go, it slides off. It's already cracked, that's nice. And there you have a brand new Kinky Kids. We're the first ones to plug in the Kinky Kids. And let's see if it even works on this system. It doesn't. Fabulous. I'll just put this away and go and cry. I guess it's only the ones with the yellow spine, since it has a picture of the Popera on it, that are gonna work with this system, which makes sense. I just hoped that since this one said it was copyright 2001, and this thing came out in 2000, that they would have done compatibility across all the games, but I guess they didn't. This particular version only had Japanese and Korean releases, but the US did get a relative called the Radica Play TV Opus. I don't think that had removable cartridges, but it was based on this, so it's the same kind of idea. Now I wanna have a look at its guts and see what's going on in there. What's inside the butt? Okay, so there's a lot of empty space. Wow, that actually uses mechanical keyboard keys. No wonder the buttons feel so good. We've got a number 2, a number 1, some blob chips, a power supply section, and an AV output section, and that's it. It's pretty much empty in here. As far as the hardware specs, Yeah, dunno. But being by the Zavix company, I'm gonna guess that it's 6502 based like the original Nintendo was, although way souped up and running way faster. And having just had my Zavix port apart, these weird plastic things under the screws are very Zavix. I've never seen them on anything else. As far as vintage music games go, this is pretty solid. It's actually a lot better than I expected it to be. The timing seems good, even though I blamed it for my failure earlier. I think it was just me. And I guess since it all sounds like some kind of MIDI, it would have been easy to synchronize. Perfect. And that's the Takara/Zavix Popera. Let me know in the comments if you liked seeing my butt. If you want ad-free early access to my videos, you can get that on Floatplane for $2.50 a month. Or if you want to see a photo of every single video game thing that I get, you can get that for $1 a month. The link's in the description. I'll see you there.